welcome everyone. As at least some of you hopefully know, my name is Christopher Dwyer, and it is my great honor to serve as Master of Ceremonies alongside my brother for tonight's Eagle Scout Court of Honor.
Over the past 3 years, Troop 189 has seen 5 of its members, Luke Boardman, Thomas Foley, Aiden Schnare, Christopher Dwyer, and myself, Benjamin Dwyer, achieve Eagle Scout, the highest rank in scouting. It is now that we acknowledge and celebrate the efforts of these young men.
I've been told that there are over 100 of you with us tonight to honor this new generation of Eagle Scouts. I'd like to take a moment to recognize this remarkable audience of friends and family, of teachers, leaders, and fellow Scouts, who have dedicated so much time and effort in supporting not only the 5 of us, but the Scouting movement as a whole.
Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight to recognize the importance and meaning of the Eagle Scout Award.
I ask you now to all please rise so I may begin our ceremony by reading the Scout's prayer. Please place yourself in a position of reverence. In all these things we ask thou wilt help us, and may we never forget the Scout oath to which we have all pledged ourselves, so that through thy help we may live these points of our Scout law. Amen.
Amen.
Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors. Color Guard, attention! Color Guard, forward march! Color Guard, halt! Color Guard, post the colors. Scout salute. Audience, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Color Guard, regroup. Color Guard. Color Guard, retreat, if you can. Color Guard dismissed.
Please be seated.
Scouts, remain seating for the Scout oath.
Okay. Remain standing, Scouts.
Scout sign. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. 2.
I would now like to ask Jason Joyce to formally begin tonight's ceremony.
It is my pleasure to declare this Eagle Scout Court of Honor officially open. We are here this evening to honor 5 young men who have earned the title of Eagle Scout. As we begin this ceremony and examine the trail to Eagle, it is fitting that we start with the fundamental beliefs of Scouting, the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. We have just joined together in reciting the Scout Oath, which lists the causes a boy must commit himself to by becoming a Scout. Let us begin our ceremony by lighting candles symbolic of the 3 duties of this oath.
The duty to God and country. The duty to others. And the duty to self.
Scouting is also a movement heavily founded upon a set of ideals. These ideals are listed in the 12 points of the Scout Law. As a candle is lit for each of these points, the Eagle candidates will reflect on their meaning and rededicate themselves to the principles they inspire.
A Scout is trustworthy. There is a reason trust comes first in the Scout Law. Without trust, a Scout cannot be expected to demonstrate any of the other values that the law espouses. A Scout is loyal.
Through his devotion to scouting, a Scout learns to pledge his time and effort to the many communities to which he will belong. Far beyond his troop, he learns to become a loyal member of his family and a citizen of his nation.
A Scout is helpful. A Scout cares about others. He demonstrates both a willingness to assist them and an incentive to better himself in order to be of greater help in the future. All Scouts must seriously consider the Scout slogan, to do a good turn daily.
A Scout is friendly.
A Scout is a friend to all. He is a brother to other Scouts. He seeks to understand others. He respects those with ideas and customs that are different from his own.
A Scout is courteous.
A Scout is polite to everyone, regardless of age or position. He knows that good manners make it easier for people to get along together.
A Scout is kind.
A Scout understands that there is strength in being gentle. He treats others as he wants to be treated. He does not harm or kill anything without reason.
A Scout is obedient.
A Scout follows the rules of his family, school, and troop. He obeys the laws of his community and country. If he thinks these rules and laws are unfair, he tries to have them changed in an orderly manner before disobeying any of them.
A Scout is cheerful.
A Scout knows that his own attitude can affect others around him. By being upbeat and optimistic, even in the face of adversity, he inspires hope in others.
A Scout is thrifty.
A Scout works to pay his way and to help others. He saves for the future, he protects and conserves natural resources. He carefully uses time and property.
A Scout is brave.
A Scout pursues truth and justice, not with a lack of fear, but despite it. He recognizes that there are causes greater than himself that he must selflessly protect.
A Scout is clean.
Apart from physical cleanliness, a Scout pursues a lifestyle free from harmful influences. He is also interested in maintaining his community and environment.
A Scout is reverent.
Whether being faithful to his God or following the traditions of his creed, a Scout recognizes that he is a small part of a beautiful world filled with life, regardless of which religious lens it is viewed from.
The values contained in the Oath and Law serve as the foundation for the much longer journey prospective Eagle Scouts must travel. The pathway to Eagle can be described as a steep trail leading up to 3 peaks, the highest being that of Eagle Scout. Officially, the trail starts with Scouts earning the Tenderfoot rank and continuing through second and first class ranks. Then the mountain climbing begins. The path is marked with 13 required merit badges and 8 elective merit badges, leadership responsibilities for a total of at least 16 months, service projects, and the practice of scouting skills and ideals. The first peak reached is that of Star Scout, when he has proven himself proficient in a wide manner of skills, such as camping and first aid. Climbing a little higher, the next peak is that of Life Scout, where he learns to be a capable leader and take on more responsibility. Finally, by using his scout skills and leadership abilities in service to his community, he arrives at Eagle Scout. In all, these Scouts have completed approximately 325 different requirements.
The personal trail to Eagle of each candidate is depicted in your programs with a corresponding description of what each of the ascending ranks entails. Would all Troop 189 Eagle Scouts please stand and introduce yourself, including the date when you received your Eagle?
I'm Christopher Dwyer, and I received my Eagle Scout Award on November 16th, 2018.
I'm Benjamin Dwyer, and I received my Eagle Scout Award on May 1st, 2020.
I'm Luke Boardman, and I received my Eagle Scout Award on March 21st, 2021.
I'm Aiden Schnare. I received my Eagle Scout Award on February 1st of this year.
I'm Thomas Foley, and I received my Eagle Scout Award on May 25th of this year.
Please remain standing to demonstrate your dedication to the principles of scouting by repeating the Scout Oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Thank you, candidates. Please be seated. I would now like to introduce Troop 189 Eagle Scout Mike Panney Jr., who will deliver the Eagle Charge.
Gentlemen, first, congratulations. It is my honor to give you your Eagle Charge. As somewhat of a tradition, if there are any Eagle Scouts in the audience, would you please stand as well, and would you guys please stand? Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is a great responsibility. As an Eagle, the Scout Oath and Scout Law should take on new meaning for you. The motto and slogan take on new urgency. As an Eagle, your first obligation is to live with honor. You are a marked man, a leader. For good or ill, people will follow the example you set. Give up anything before you give up your reputation and good name. As Shakespeare said, "Mine honor is my life, both grow in one. Take honor from me, and my life is done." Let the white of the Eagle badge remind you of honor. Your second obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be loyal. As a follower, you promise to be loyal to those above you. Now, as a leader, you must also be loyal to those below you, treating them as you want to be treated. And you must also be loyal to your ideals, not letting others sway you from your course. Let the blue of the Eagle badge remind you of loyalty. Your third obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Stepping into your new role as a leader, you will face many challenges and obstacles. A ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are for. You must have the courage to do what is right, no matter what other people do or say. Let the red of the Eagle badge remind you of courage. Your fourth obligation is to serve others, for a leader is above all a servant. Let the practice of the daily good turn lead to a lifetime of service, for only in giving of yourself do you give anything of value. Just as it always has, let the scroll on your badge remind you of service. Your final obligation as an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As a leader, you must now blaze your own trail. Just as a bald eagle soaring high above the ground can look far into the distance, so too must you look far into the future. Many people will follow you. Only with vision will you lead them in the right direction. Let the silver eagle hanging from your badge remind you of vision. These are your obligations as an Eagle Scout: honor, loyalty, courage, service, and vision. By meeting these obligations, you can lead your troop, your community, and your nation toward a better tomorrow. It is now time for the presentation of the Eagle Scout Awards. I invite the following presenters to come forward: Michael Panney Sr., Ron Turgeon, and Jason Joyce.
Good afternoon. Or even whichever. It's my pleasure. There isn't anything more pleasurable for me as a scoutmaster for all these years to see these guys come up from young men, young boys, to young men. And it's quite an honor because they were this high when they started. Now I'm doing this. But that's okay. It's all worth it. And it has been this is the highlight of any scoutmaster's career, to present this badge to these fellas. So Christopher, don't worry about the blood, okay? Yeah, it's gonna be my blood, not yours. Hey, Shorty, what happened? You still
Take a knee
growing?
so he can reach it.
Good Lord. Gentlemen, it is my high honor and privilege to present you with the Eagle Badge. Congratulations.
Where am I?
I hate that.
There we go. All right, so Luke. I'd like to present you with the Eagle Badge. Congratulations.
Thomas. As of Troop 189's tradition, we forgot a pin, so I'm going to have to hand you your Eagle badge, but I am very proud of you.
Mr. Joyce, would you please remain on stage to explain and present the Eagle flags and letters of recognition?
So it is tradition that the Eagle Scouts receive a flag that has been flown over the Capitol. So we requested flags for each of these young men that have been flown over the Capitol building, and I am going to be handing those to them now. Hopefully they will keep that as a special memory of this event and this achievement that they have had. So, Christopher. Along with the flag is also a certificate awarded to you for successfully completing all the requirements of Eagle Scout. And Thomas. They have also, the ceremony came together so quickly that we also have letters from various individuals of the celebrity who we have requested letters of recognition. One such letter that they have in their possession is from Governor Baker. We have also requested a letter from President Biden, but we are still waiting for those to come in, because the parents did such a fabulous job putting all this together. It happened faster than it could possibly imagine. And then there are some other letters that some will be being delivered to the troop under my address, but gentlemen, over the coming weeks, you will also be receiving some letters at your homes from various other people whom I'm not going to tell you. They'll be a surprise when you do get them, because like you are all individuals, they are varied individuals, so that you each have something special and separate that was unique and for you, because you are all special and unique individuals.
Thank you, Mr. Joyce. We would now like to call up Mr. Martin to give a presentation on behalf of the American Legion.
Stay up there. Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Dick Martin. I'm from the American Legion, Post 189, and I'm the representative for the Post Scout Troop 189. It has been my honor to spending time with the troop and watching these scouts advance through the ranks to grow and mature as they reach their goals. I'm glad that it worked out that they can all celebrate together as they have worked together to reach the rank of Eagle Scout. Our American Legion Post has been honored to sponsor such a group of scouts. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. You would like to now call up Mr. Joyce again to lead in the presentation of the parent pins.
Eagle Scout parents, I ask you now to please come forward. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Boardman, Mr. and Mrs. Foley, Mr. Yes, I think so. Mr. and Mrs. Dwyer, and Mr. Schnare and Mrs. Burkonier.
Chris.
Spread out on either side. While each of you finished the journey to Eagle, through your own will and effort, it can only begin thanks to the will and effort that your parents put into raising you. It is therefore appropriate that I present your Eagle badge to your parents, who will in turn pin them to your uniforms. Eagle Scouts, in recognition of the guidance given to you by your mother, and I don't Here is the pin for your son. So you may pin the eagle pin on your son, I believe. Here we go. Now, Eagle Scouts, in recognition of the guidance given to you by your mother, please pin the Eagle Mother's pin onto her. And now, Eagle Scouts, in recognition of the guidance given to you by your father, please pin the Eagle Father's pin onto him. Thank you, parents. You may be seated.
And now I'd like to call my helper from the audience up.
I'm scared.
Don't worry, it's not for him. Boy Scouts of America created the Eagle Mentor Pin as a way of honoring those whose efforts have assisted a scout to reach the Eagle Scout rank. I invite the Scouts to come forward one at a time to present their respective mentor pins and make a few remarks. First up, Thomas Foley.
Oh boy.
The Chief Achieving the rank of Eagle Scout is as much a journey as it is a destination. When I joined Cub Scouts in 2010, I, like most other Cub Scouts, did not see the bigger picture of how this scout and Scouts was the beginning of the trail to Eagle. The trail I would travel for 11 years. As I now look back on this journey, I realize that attaining the rank of Eagle Scout is impossible without many years of dedication and involvement in the great Scouts of America organization. Throughout these 11 years, I have learned many skills in leadership, and I've earned many badges. As I stand here today, I recognize the many people in my life who have aided me on this journey from Tiger Scout to Eagle Scout. I would like to thank my family and my many friends for supporting me in addition to supporting Cub Scout Pack 34 and Troop 189 in Sterling. I would especially like to thank my father and mother for helping me along the way through the support of myself and my troop. In addition, I would also like to thank them for providing great assistance in the undertaking of my Eagle Scout project. My father, who selflessly helped me with my Eagle Scout project through guiding me and providing me with the necessary resources to successfully complete the project, I believe without his assistance, my project would not have gone as smoothly and orderly as it did. When I think of my mentor in Scouting, who has been with me on my journey since my first day as a Tiger Scout, I think of my mother. My mother, who has been to nearly every Scouting event with me over the years, has had great involvement in the Scouting organization, serving as both a den leader when I was a Cub Scout and as a member of the Troop 189 committee. As such, I would like to give her my Eagle Scout mentor pin. Next, I'd like to invite Luke Boardman to the podium, without archery.
When I was in first grade, my mom signed me up for Scouting. I was not sure what to expect, and I did not know whether I was going to like it. During my years as a Cub Scout, I learned a bunch of things with a whole bunch of young and chaotic Cub Scouts. It was often overwhelming. My den leader, Mrs. Devo, had a motherly personality and made meetings fun. If it was not for her, I'm sure I would have quit and not be standing here today. Thank you, Mrs. Devo, for all the kind words of encouragement to continue on to Boy Scouts. I have assisted and became a Boy Scout, but I did not know everything that I would get into from this point. I have learned many skills throughout the 57 merit badges I have earned. I gained confidence in being away from home through camp. I learned how to interact with adults and kids in many situations. I was able to spend 2 full summers at camp as a counselor in training. And most recently this year, I'm spending the summer as a staff member at Treasure Valley Boy Scout Reservation. I also learned to persevere, communicate, and most importantly, to believe in myself. I was able to lead my troop through my Eagle Scout project, and in the end, proudly completed. I can honestly look back and say that out of all the things in my life, Scouting has had the most impact on me and taught me the most. These skills and memories will last me a lifetime. As my Scouting journey comes to an end, I am thankful to Mr. Turgeon, Mr. Joyce, and Mr. Penney for being great role models and supporting us all in Troop 189. Thank you for keeping us in line, which was not an easy task, and for helping make us better people. I would also like to thank my fellow Scouts for many years. I have enjoyed this journey with all of you, and will miss our monthly campouts. Over the years, I have gone on many camping trips, and there was one person who was with me almost every campout. He eventually became the trip coordinator to help book and run the trips. I would like to give my mentor pin to my dad for all the time and patience he has given me to help me in my journey to become an Eagle. When I look back over my years as a Scout, I am grateful for all the memories and happy times I was able to share with him. He deserves this mentor pin for putting up with me all over these years. I love you, Dad.
Put an honor in it.
I'll put it on. There you go. And also, I have this for you.
I survived my kids' Eagle Scout project.
Up next, Aiden Schnare.
First of all, obviously I owe a great debt of gratitude to my family. But I really wouldn't be the man I am today without Boy Scouts. What is this? I wouldn't. I loathe public speaking. Twists my stomach into every knot I've ever learned. But I'm standing up here, and I'd like to think I'm speaking with a relative amount of confidence. Boy Scouts really does bring out the best in people. It helps a young person reach their full potential. It does. Through my Eagle Scout projects, I had help from family, friends, people I didn't even know. That right there is a good example. Boy Scouts does bring out the best in people. People I didn't know showed up to help. But one person in particular really guided me and pushed me through the whole Eagle Scout process. And so I would like to thank my grandfather, Thomas Schnare, and I would like to present him with the mentor pin. I have a special job tonight. I will now summon the mighty bald eagle, symbol of America! Bald Eagle, symbol of America. I'm here to present Benjamin Dwyer his speech so that he may read it. If this is, I'm not sure if this is live or not, but if it isn't, just cut out that whole transition period and we can make it look like it was magic.
You know, I heard we wanted to rent a real bald eagle, but I guess that was too expensive and that was our compromise. Anyway, to say that my eagle journey was full of unexpected challenges would be an understatement. I remember on one of my first freeze-outs, within 10 minutes of being out on the ice, I found out the hard way that the ice was a lot thicker than my skull, and I ended up with stitches that day. At my first mass jam, I was making breakfast one morning with one of those, shake and pour pancake batter things, and I didn't quite screw the lid on tight enough, and all the batter ended up on me and not in the pan, but it's fine. Maybe that's a little less serious than cracking my head open, but I still learned from it all the same. It's these unexpected challenges in scouting that in the moment can make you question your scouting journey, but in the end they teach you the most. My early scouting experiences was at first defined by fearing these unexpected challenges, but by the end of it I had learned to embrace them. In the moment it's tempting to just give up or walk away, But looking back, I'm so thankful that I didn't let a few scratches or even a gallon of pancake mix turn me away. I'm a firm believer in the idea that we learn the most outside of our comfort zones, and scouting pushed me out of mine time and time again. Looking back at some of these challenges I've faced, they may seem trivial, but I guess that just goes to show how far I've come. As an SPL, I was devoted to facing these challenges directly and solving problems as they came up. And I learned a lot about myself and my beliefs in the process. I'm now so thankful for these challenges and experiences, and while at first I may have feared them, I believe my leadership was built on seeking out and solving these problems as they came up. And while these challenges were often a lot more problematic than spilled pancakes, my time in scouting taught me to deal with them just the same. I want to thank all the other scouts for accompanying me on my scout journey and teaching me so much along the way. I'd also like to thank Mr. Penney for being such a fantastic scoutmaster and also playing a crucial role in my Eagle Scout project. I literally couldn't have done it without him. And lastly, I'd just like to thank my family, especially my brother Chris, for helping me reach this point. Chris was by my side throughout my scouting journey, and I'm truly thankful for his advice and his leadership over the years. Even that day when I cracked my head open on the ice, he waited for me to launch our rocket when I got home from the hospital, and his loyalty and support meant so much to me. I served as his assistant senior patrol leader, and I was able to learn from his leadership over the years, and he was the most devoted senior patrol leader I've ever seen, and he was an even better brother. And for these reasons, I'm going to be giving him my mentor pin today. Overall, I'm grateful for the challenges of the past for teaching me important lessons in scouting, and I look forward to facing those of the future. Thank you.
I don't know if you noticed, but I wasn't expecting that. I'll be the first to admit, I came pretty close to aging out of scouting before my Eagle project was finally finished. And I can't help but wonder where I'd be now if loved ones, scouting leaders, and even complete strangers hadn't shown remarkable passion and genuine eagerness to help me as much as they could. Still, I'm enormously proud of what our combined efforts accomplished, both in my Eagle project and in Troop 189 as a whole. After aging out of the troop as an Eagle Scout, I find myself feeling increasingly anxious about my role in the scouting movement. How could I possibly contribute meaningfully to an institution with such tremendous tradition and history, such weight and importance? How could I carry the legacies of the great women and men that have led me to such success, that has allowed me to thrive thanks to their tireless endeavors to serve? How can I continue what so many others have started? I have come to realize that the answer is both obvious and simple. I and every other scout in this room ensure the continuation of scouting simply by carrying the ideals and belief it has taught us. Because as long as those ideals and beliefs endure, as long as service and tradition are held in high regard, so too will scouting. While I intend to strive toward future leadership in the ranks of this incredible organization to guide it through an uncertain future, I am overwhelmingly thankful to have been imbued with traditions of kindness, of preparedness, of brotherhood and resourcefulness that scouting embodies. To me, the Eagle rank reflects less on the scout's own accomplishments and more on the strengthening of the bond between himself and his community. As Sir Isaac Newton famously wrote, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Now, Newton didn't mean literal giants, but with Thomas and Luke and Ben up here, he might as well have. No, rather, these giants are the extraordinary members of communities and families who put out an incredible amount of love, wisdom, and vision. They are the great leaders and role models that I have been spoiled with throughout my life. That makes it very difficult to pick a single mentor to give this pin. Many come to mind. Michael Penney has served as an unmatched role model and guide in scouting, and I doubt I will ever meet anyone more passionate and devoted to my future than my mother, Christiana. But in this sea of giants, I find it fitting that the one who stands above the rest literally stands above the rest. Brotherhood is different from any other family relation. With parents, I find there is kind of unconditional love. With brothers, it is a love that is earned. I learned from my brother how to lead and how to be led as his senior patrol leader and stepping down to allow him to lead in my stead. I would not be here today without him by my side and standing by his side, and I will be giving my brother the mentor pin. That worked out. Can I copy?
Yeah, you copied me.
Get it in.
Oh.
You got a thick hide. While each of us has had many different mentors helping us along the way, we all shared one remarkable mentor who has guided Eagle Scouts through Troop 189 as Scoutmaster for the past 3 decades. He's a great man, and he's also very humble, so I've got my work cut out for me. Mr. Penney has led the troop with honor and tradition, with passion and dignity, and in doing so has supported countless boys towards reaching their potential as scouts, as citizens, and as men. I once asked him for advice for future Scoutmasters, and he simply replied, "It's all about giving time to the kids, that's all." Mr. Penney, for your time and for all you've given of yourself, we'd like to present you a Scoutmaster Lifetime Achievement Plaque. If you could come to the stage, please.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
And please also accept this Scout's Prayer plaque, signed on the back by all the Scouts of Troop 189.
Oh, thank you.
We would also be honored to return to you the troop flag, which is being retired as we transition into the future. The flag will remain proudly displayed until the end of the ceremony, after which it will be given to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, before you go, we wanted to give you some more unique awards. Firstly, we couldn't resist giving you a custom bobblehead made in your likeness.
All right. Honey, I got a uniform that fits.
We'd also like to give you a bottle of Camp Mix Troop 189's legendary seasoning of choice for camping trips.
Oh, boy. Funny. Well, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. A little lost for words here. I've always said that, yeah, it was the bobblehead. I know it was. I've always said that the only thing you can give your youth is time, and time means knowledge. And pass it on to them because they are our future. Scary, but they are. But seriously, it has been my honor and privilege to serve the community in this capacity for 30 years or a little more, I guess. So thank you very much.
At this time, I would like to invite our Troop 189 American Legion representative, Dick Martin, to help us to honor Mr. Penney. I realize he just escaped, but if we could get Mr. Penney back up here, I apologize.
Got another little speech here. Tonight I am honored to recognize a person who has given of himself countless hours devoted to the guiding of several generations of Scouts in the process of growing and maturing. Most Scout troops encounter routine leadership rotations as parents pass on responsibility to a new set of parents when young Scouts arrive and older Scouts age out. Troop 189 has been privileged to have a Scoutmaster that stayed after his son aged out and guided our troop for more than 2 decades. I'd like to ask Mr. Penney to accept this token of our appreciation from our post for all his hard work.
You don't have to be on time anymore. Yeah.
Okay, also I'd like to ask Glenn Rugg to come up. We have another example of a person dedicated to scouting. After his Scout received his Eagle rank, he stayed on with the troop and worked as Assistant Scoutmaster, as well as being active in the Order of the Arrows. I'd like to ask Glenn Rugg to receive this token of our appreciation.
We don't break that on the way home.
Now we would like to ask Mr. Commander Bruce Danu to join us on stage on behalf of the Hiram O. Taylor American Legion Post 189.
That's me.
Please accept this plaque in recognition of the American Legion Post 189 support and sponsorship for Troop 189 through the years.
Thank you very much. 3 years ago, I said he didn't have any place to hang the plaques and awards for the Scouts. And I turned at that point and took an old picture that was on the wall, and I said, Mike, this belongs to you. Accomplish it all. Thank you very much, young man, and congratulations to all the honor and Eagle Scouts. Enjoy your life.
Good job. That was impromptu too. Okay.
At this point, we would like to invite Selectman Kilcoyne to the stage to present citations.
Good evening. My name is John Kilcoyne. I'm on the select board in the town of Sterling, and I just want to thank Troop 189 for having me here tonight. I'm very grateful. As a former Scout, I'm honored, truly honored to be here because I know what goes into this. And you guys ought to be very proud. I do represent our select board, our town administrator, and all the offices and departments in the town of Sterling. I've been asked to present a citation tonight from the House of Representatives by our local state reps. And I'm just going to read the words on the citation and then hand them out to each of the individual Eagle Scouts. Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the House of Representatives. Be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to, and each of the boys are listed, in recognition of your outstanding achievement in attaining the highest rank in scouting, Eagle Scout. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Given this 24th day of July 2021 at the State House, Boston, Massachusetts, it's signed by our senior representative, Kimberly Ferguson, our junior representative, Megan Kilcoyne, I do know that girl, and the Speaker of the House, Ronald Mariano. So congratulations, guys, and I would like to this is congratulations, thank you. Benjamin Dwyer, I think these are in proper order. Congratulations. Thank you. Aiden Schnare, we met before, right? Congratulations. Boardman. Congratulations. Foley. Great job.
We would now like to ask a member of the Heart of New England Council to the stage if they would like to say a few words.
And you quick rock, paper, scissors.
Did you win?
Every day I win.
We're expecting this win.
So I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Gentlemen, congratulations. This is truly an amazing accomplishment. You know, my name is Bill Dunbar. I'm Service District Director for the Heart of New England Council on behalf of our Skagit CEO, Mark Boardman, who's here, and Cameron Guerrara, our District Executive. We wanted to say thank you for inviting us. You know, I had an opportunity to look through the program on this occasion and count up the number of merit badges that were earned between these five gentlemen. 232. That's if my math's right, and I didn't take my shoes off. That's quite an accomplishment. If you also look, take an opportunity to look to see the Faith Awards, the Altare Dei, Pope Pius XII. Those are not easy accomplishments to attain. Working on our camp staff, I can tell you right now, I see two of these young men every single day out of Treasure Valley working hard. And we're so proud of that fact, you know. Looking at, yeah. Well, you can still stand, because if you look at your accomplishments in the universities you attend, you know, Richmond and Vermont, great schools and studying well. By the way, the director of fishes at the New England Aquarium, Steve Bailey, Eagle Scout, Scoutmaster in Braintree. I can hook you up if you want. Although you're studying the zoology, so maybe yeah, land animals versus fish, whatever. It's all good. But you know, at the end of the day, I want to thank the parents and most importantly the volunteers who give of themselves and their time, their energy, their efforts to instill character education, leadership development, citizenship training, physical and mental fitness, all the scouts who have been part of Troop 189. We're here celebrating Mike Panney Sr. as a Scoutmaster for 30 years. That's quite an accomplishment. It's every day standing up, taking the promise, saying, I'll do my best to do my duty as a leader to instill that in our young people each week. Countless troop meetings, endless amounts of camping trips, summer camp, week 7, we'll see you there. It's so amazing, everything that we do. And we want to thank him for that. I want to thank the troop committee. And most importantly, our charter partner. It's so wonderful to see the American Legion Post here represented by the membership of their officers. Without the charter organization, Troop 189 is not possible. It's that system that we've instilled for over 100 years at the Boy Scouts of America's charters with local organizations to provide the scouting program within the community. They've done so masterfully. We thank them for that. So again, on behalf of the Heart of New England Council, our Scout Executive, I want to say thank you, congratulations, and good scouting.
I'm up here again. At this time, I'd like to ask our Troop 189 honorees onto stage, Glenn Rugg, Jason Joyce, and Ron Turgeon.
We'd just like to present you with the Scouts Prayers plaques as a thank you for all your hard work towards the troop.
Without members of our scouting community like these three fine gentlemen, even though, their times with our troop varied greatly, our troop would have faded long ago. And I very much appreciate their role in serving our troop for as long as they did. Thank you very much. Another round of applause.
Finally, one more honoree. I would like to invite Thomas Schnare, my grandfather, up to receive a Scout's Prayer flag.
Thank you for your service.
As the current committee chairperson of Troop 189, I would like to offer my congratulations to Aiden, Benjamin, Chris, Luke, and Thomas for achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. I now declare this Eagle Court of Honor closed. After our benediction, we invite everyone present to congratulate our new Eagle Scouts and help Mr. Panney celebrate his 30 years of service to the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 189, by joining us for cake and coffee. We also invite you to take a look at our Troop 189 Eagle and Celebrated Scoutmasters displays. I would also remind everyone to please sign our honorees guest books on this occasion. And thank you so much for joining us this evening.
We'd like to end our ceremony as sort of an honorary benediction by singing the Scout Vespers, which is a traditional Scout song that holds a special place in many of our hearts. The words are in your programs if you'd like to sing along, and the melody is the same as Somber O Christmas Tree. And I would like to call up the scouts from Troop 189 to join in.
And anyone else who's willing.
Are there any
Scouts from 189, this is the last time I'm going to give you order. Come up.
They didn't say Eagle Scouts, they said Scouts.
You guys are crazy.
We're a bit slow. Maybe so, but you're one of us.
Okay, out of all of us, you're the craziest one up here.
Softly falls the light of day as our campfire fades away. Silently each scout should ask, have I done my daily task? Have I kept my honor bright? Can I guiltless sleep tonight? Have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared?
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty, to guard my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Softly falls the light of day as our campfire fades away. Silently each scout should ask, have I done my daily task? Have I kept my honor bright? Can I guiltless sleep tonight? Have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared?
Let's go.
Thank you all for coming out. Troop 189 is entering into an uncertain future. You have no idea what it meant to us to see you all here gathered for another celebration of all that it has accomplished and all the people that it has touched. We will do our best to do our duty to ensure that Troop 189 will produce many more Eagles in the future. But whatever happens, it has been an honor being with everyone here. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you, everyone.